Since President Biden took office, gas prices are up 60%. Natural gas prices are up 25%. Coal prices are up 70%. And electricity prices are up 24%. This should raise alarms on the other side of the aisle. And I don't mean pulling fire alarms. This should just get the attention of the other side. Finally, this legislation rescinds $5.58 billion of absolutely reckless spending that was wasted by the previous majority. It terminates Biden's Waters of the United States rule, and it cuts the dangerous, radical, extreme Green New Deal programs.
They say it's about woke Democrats this and woke Democrats that. I mean, give me a break. They want to get rid of an office here on Capitol Hill which promotes staff diversity and inclusion. Like, who wants less diversity? If you want everyone here to look the same, just say so. They want to make it illegal to put a pride flag up, next to a U.S. flag, by the way, at an embassy during Pride Month. That's woke? I mean, like, what's wrong with them? In one of these bills, they want to make it so that you can use taxpayer money to fire people for being gay. I mean, really? I mean, with all the problems in the world, this is what they focus on? This is what keeps them awake at night? This is nuts. This isn't about religious freedom. This is about giving people freedom to discriminate. And if they want to be bigoted, so be it. But don't use the United States government and taxpayer dollars to reinforce and spread your backward views.
My friends across the aisle, they'll say nothing to criticize China, by the way. China's coal-fired power plants generate more than 23% of all forms of U.S. energy combined. And they are allowed to increase their emissions through 2030 under the laughable Paris Climate Accords. We could all laugh at this if it wasn't for the devastating effects that Democrats' climate policy has on the working class in America and for our competitive edge on our number one adversary on the world stage, and that is China. With that, I reserve.
Let me just say to the gentleman from Pennsylvania, nobody has been tougher on China than yours truly here. And I take a back seat to no one, and I don't want to be lectured. Madam Speaker, I wasn't going to speak on this rule today, but I feel compelled to say something because I see a pattern developing that I think needs to be called out. And it needs to be called out plain and simple. They are taking their awful appropriation bills on agriculture and foreign policy and now energy and water and legislative branch. And as the gentlelady from Pennsylvania pointed out, they all have these deep cuts. And then they are loading them up with MAGA culture war crap. And the reason I wanted to come down here is that this isn't just about politics. Hate crimes against the LGBTQ community are going up. And my colleagues come to the floor not only failing to denounce that, but advancing ideas which signal to people that it's okay to discriminate, that it's okay to hate. It's sick. I get it. This is popular in the extreme MAGA world, but I thought there were some moderate voices on the other side that might find this as offensive as I do. But I guess I'm wrong, because Republicans continue to blindly come down here and support these hateful policies and vote for them time after time after time. And I just hope that the next speaker, whoever that may be, and maybe we'll find out today, I hope whoever that may be will do a better job of preventing this garbage from coming to the floor. But looking at the Republican Party in 2023,
gentleman's time has expired.